Your business wizard here again, Jared Dixon for CREATELARPSFORALL LLC, specifically Community of Legends. And I just gotta ask you what you're waiting for. This is your call to action. Everything is temporary. We only get to be here for a limited amount of time, and we get to choose what we do. So the theme of this week's video is, do you want to do something fun with your time? I know that seems like a very simple question, but it's not. I've been listening to a couple of other content creators and really reflecting on the choices I made to get into this hobby and to help with putting together this rule set and to help with being the face of this channel related to a business that is owned by a bunch of folks that don't pay me. And I'm doing it because it's fun. I'm doing it because I'm choosing to. And I want to get people that want to choose to have fun a game with lower barrier to entry than the games that exist. So, if you're already inspired, go check out some of the older videos on the rules. And since there's nothing written down about it, play it in a way that's fun. But even when the final rule set comes out and it is written down, one thing I will give you as well, important advice while you're going out here trying to get people to play a fun game with you and to just relax and enjoy having fun with a friend, is that the written rules are never as important as the players at your table or the people you're playing at the table with. That took me a really, really long time to learn. Without diving into the history, as my history is being told more through the YouTube shorts unless someone ever wants me to stitch it together in a big video and actually asks for it. I was brought into the hobby by people that I thought were cool people, and that are cool. Just genuinely, they're fantastic people. And you're probably cooler than you think you are. Or at the very least, someone thinks you're cool, even if you don't think you're cool. I still don't really think I'm cool. I'm wearing a wizard hat and a button down. I'm being a little bit strange. But the goal for this is to have fun. I've already worked 11 hours today, so if I'm going to do something else that's not work, might as well be having fun with it. And that's going to be the energy you're going to need to bring people into this game and whatever other game is your passion. Now this game, the goal is for it to be easy to play. So while I'm calling you to get your friends together or to ask your family, hey, I found this really fun channel and he's got this cool game, let's check it out. Let's just play it. Let's try it. And if you want the rules explained in a way that's better, just reach out, just ask. Maybe I didn't communicate it correctly or clearly. English language has been known to be, even for English speakers, difficult to understand. Born and raised here my whole life, but there are times people say phrases to me and I go, yeah, I'm pretty sure you just made that up, or you're from a part of the country I haven't been to yet, or it's a new meme that I have no clue what's going on with it. But the only one who's going to really convince you to jump in and play this game is you. I'm calling you out. Join someone's game, or ask people to run it, or ask if people want to jump into your game. There are more resources to find people willing to play than there ever were when I first got into this hobby. And I just randomly got into it because a friend said, hey, do you want to come join my game? I had to schedule the time, I had to make the time to have it be between classes. I had to get the gas money, go there, be there. You can find a game on like Atlanta RPG, and almost every major city has a Discord channel with 5,000 to 10,000 people actively on it. GMs and storytellers looking for players, players looking for GMs and storytellers. So if it's not this game I'm helping make, you can be playing something in 5 minutes if you just go on some of these major Discords, which maybe I'll find some of them and link them here, not sponsored, just as a place for people to get started, just for resources. There's no reason why you can't be playing and having fun in what little spare time we get as overworked, underappreciated adults. And I think this hobby is for most people. I wouldn't be helping develop a game if I didn't think it wasn't helpful and fun for adults to be able to be someone else and to be a hero for a little while and then go back to balancing numbers on a spreadsheet and worrying about all the many things we have to worry about. Again, I was told not to get political, so I'm staying away. I'm staying as on the edge of things as I can here. If you ever want to know my politics, you can talk to me in person when I'm not representing the company. But the only one who can get you started playing is you. I can give you all the resources in the world. I can try to advise you how to have the most fun. I've even listened to people that have told me, hey, you should be having fun. And I'm going to admit this, for a while back in college, I played League of Legends. I think maybe once or twice playing that game, I had a good time. But I would play it for hours. I mean, a match can take anywhere from 25 minutes to an hour if people are playing like Nasus and actually stalling the game. But the amount of times I was not having fun playing that game, the amount of time I used, it wasn't wasted. I still learned. I learned that that game wasn't good for me. It took a long time. Slow learner. That's not true. I can take a lot of punishment before I decide something is actually not worth doing. But it takes a lot of positive reinforcement for me to change based on positive reinforcement. You're going to be different than me. You're going to need a different group than me. Maybe you find your way into one of my groups and you have a good time playing in my games. Maybe you play in my games and go, this guy's game's not for me. I like to let players be overpowered. I like to let them feel like heroes and have a good time. But some folks want a challenging, deadly game where they feel like it's more like horror and they have to survive. There's been times I've been running the game and my players have been like, I was terrified of your villains. And I'm like, I made you stronger than they were by a considerable margin. But they were having fun, so it works. Keep being awesome. I did an intro and an outro for these videos for a while. Didn't think it went very well. But in this one, if there's genuinely something you want to know about the game, the rules are already on the channel. Or at the very least, the rules that have been somewhat edited and changed since then are very minor. The editing process is taking a long time. But if you're enjoying the content, leave a like, comment, subscribe, all the good things. If there's something you've watched and the way I said it didn't make sense to you, leave a comment here, send an email, reach out to us. I'll make a video. The channel's still really small. I'll make a video just to teach one person. And hopefully, even as this gets larger and larger and larger, I'll be able to hopefully keep up with as much as possible, maybe aggregate the questions. But this doesn't just have to be me telling you the rules or me telling you my experiences or me calling you out to have fun with the life that you have, that none of us have any control over, least of all me. Talk to you again soon. See you on the channel.